Tomoe Gozen is a famous name in Japanese history. She was a remarkable female warrior. She lived in the late 12th century. This was during the Heian and early Kamakura periods in Japan. Tomoe Gozen is often called an onabu geisha, a woman skilled in martial arts. She was known for her exceptional bravery and strength. Her story is truly legendary. Many people still remember her courage today. Her tales come mostly from a famous war epic called. This book describes the great wars of her time. Tomoe Gozen fought in the Genpei War, a major conflict between powerful samurai clans. She was not just a soldier, but a high-ranking warrior, a captain. She served a famous general named Minamoto no Yoshinaka. Her loyalty to him was absolute. Tomoe Gozen was described as being very beautiful with long black hair and fair skin, but her beauty was matched by her incredible fighting skills. She was an expert archer and deadly with a sword. Her existence challenges common ideas about women in feudal Japan. Tomoe Gozen lived during a very violent time marked by the Genpei War. The war lasted from 1180 to 1185. It was a terrible conflict that tore Japan apart. Two major samurai clans fought for control of the country, the Minamoto clan, Genji, and the Taira clan, Heike. The Genpei War was a turning point in Japanese history. It signaled the decline of the emperor's court power and the rise of the samurai warrior class. Battles were frequent and brutal, with samurai warriors fighting with bows, swords, and spears, often on horseback. Loyalty to one's lord was extremely important. Many great heroes and tragic figures emerged from this war, including Tomoe Gozen. The war spread across many parts of Japan, involving large armies and naval battles. The fighting caused much suffering for ordinary people. Samurai warriors followed a strict code of conduct, later known as Bushido. Honor and courage were highly valued, and dying in battle for one's lord was considered a noble end. Minamoto no Yoshinaka, Tomoe's master, was part of the Minamoto clan but had his own ambitions. He fought against the Taira clan initially, but later came into conflict with his own Minamoto relatives. This complex political situation set the stage for many dramatic events. Tomoe Gozen was deeply involved in these struggles. Her story is woven into the fabric of this war. Tomoe Gozen was not just any warrior, she was renowned for her exceptional abilities. Gives a vivid description of her as a woman of great beauty with white skin and long flowing hair. But her appearance belied her fierce nature as a fighter. She was a formidable presence on the battlefield. Her skills in warfare were truly outstanding. She was an incredibly strong archer, rarely missing her mark. As a swordswoman, she was described as a warrior worth 1,000 men. She was also an expert horsewoman, able to ride untamed horses down steep, dangerous slopes. This skill was vital for samurai cavalry tactics. Tomoe was always ready to face any danger, showing immense courage and fearlessness. She handled her weapons with great skill and power. Proficient with the naginata, a long pole weapon often favored by female warriors in Japan. Her reputation as a mighty warrior was well deserved. Under Minamoto no Yoshinaka, Tomoe held a position of importance as one of his trusted captains. She often led troops into battle, and Yoshinaka valued her greatly for her military prowess and unwavering loyalty. She was always by his side in his campaigns, fighting in many of his significant victories. Her presence inspired the soldiers under her command. She was a true leader. Her legend continues to capture the imagination of people. Tomoe Gozen served Minamoto no Yoshinaka, also known as Kiso Yoshinaka. He was a prominent samurai commander during the Genpei War. Yoshinaka grew up in the Kiso Mountains of Shinano province. He was a cousin of Minamoto no Yoritomo, the first shogun of the Kamakura shogunate. Yoshinaka was known for his bravery and played a significant role in the Genpei War. He raised an army and won several key battles against the Taira clan. His victory at the Battle of Kurikara in 1183 allowed him to march into Kyoto. For a brief time, he held considerable power. However, his rough manners and political missteps made him unpopular in the capital. Tomoe Gozen was one of Yoshinaka's most devoted followers. Some historical accounts suggest a closer relationship, possibly as his wife or concubine. Regardless of their bond, her loyalty to him was unquestionable. She fought fiercely for him until his very end. Yoshinaka was a skilled military leader known for his innovative tactics. However, he could also be impulsive and arrogant. His successes were impressive but made him a target. His cousin, Minamoto no Yoritomo, grew wary of Yoshinaka's power. Yoritomo eventually ordered his brothers, Yoshitsune and Noriyori, to attack Yoshinaka. This led to Yoshinaka's tragic downfall. Tomoe Gozen shared in his fate. After his initial triumphs, Minamoto no Yoshinaka's fortunes began to change. His occupation of Kyoto was not smooth. His troops were undisciplined and caused trouble in the capital. This alienated the court nobles and the retired emperor Go-Shirakawa. Yoshinaka's rough provincial ways clashed with the refined culture of Kyoto. He quickly lost support and made powerful enemies. His cousin Minamoto no Yoritomo saw Yoshinaka as a rival. Yoritomo was consolidating his own power base in Kamakura and could not tolerate another powerful Minamoto leader acting independently. Yoritomo declared Yoshinaka an enemy of the court and sent a large army led by his brothers Minamoto no Yoshitsune and Minamoto no Noriyori to destroy Yoshinaka. Yoshinaka found himself isolated and outnumbered. Many of his former allies deserted him. He was forced to flee Kyoto with greatly diminished forces. He tried to rally his remaining troops, but the situation was desperate. The armies of Yoritomo were closing in on him. Yoshinaka knew he was facing his final battles and had to fight for his survival against his own clan. Tomoe Gozen remained loyal to Yoshinaka during these difficult times. She stayed with him even as others abandoned him. She was one of the few warriors who did not waver in her support. She prepared to fight alongside him. The final confrontation was inevitable. This tragic series of events led Yoshinaka and his loyal retainers, including Tomoe, to the Battle of Awazu. This battle would become legendary. Her spirit lived on. The Battle of Awazu took place in February 1184. It was the final battle for Minamoto no Yoshinaka. He and his small band of loyal followers were cornered by the overwhelming forces of Minamoto no Yoshitsune and Noriyori. Yoshinaka had only about 300 warriors left, while the enemy army numbered in the thousands. The odds were impossible, and defeat seemed certain. The battle was fought near the shores of Lake Biwa, in Omi province. Yoshinaka and his men fought with great courage, knowing this was their last stand. They charged repeatedly into the enemy ranks, inflicting casualties, but their numbers dwindled rapidly. One by one, Yoshinaka's trusted retainers fell in battle. Tomoe Gozen fought valiantly at Awazu, riding alongside Yoshinaka and leading her own small contingent of troops. Describes her actions vividly as she charged into the enemy, breaking their formations. Even in this desperate situation, her bravery shone brightly. She was determined to protect her lord. As the battle raged, Yoshinaka realized that the end was near. Most of his men were dead or scattered, and he was down to just a few companions, including Tomoe Gozen and his foster brother, Imai Kanehira. Yoshinaka knew he could not escape and wanted to die an honorable death, but he was concerned about Tomoe and did not want to die in the company of a woman, which was considered shameful for a samurai lord. This was her final act of devotion. As Yoshinaka faced his imminent death, he turned to Tomoe Gozen. He told her to leave the battlefield, saying, "You are a woman, so be off with you. Go wherever you please. I intend to die in battle." Tomoe was reluctant to leave her master. She had fought by his side for so long. Finally, Tomoe agreed to leave, but wanted to perform one last feat of arms. She desired a worthy opponent and said, "If only I could find a good opponent, I would fight a last battle for his lordship to see." She then rode boldly towards the enemy, scanning their ranks for a powerful warrior. This was her final act of devotion. She soon spotted a famous enemy captain, Onda no Hachiro Moroshige of Musashi province, known for his great strength. Tomoe charged at him, rode straight up to him, grappled with him fiercely, and dragged him from his horse. She pinned him down with incredible force and swiftly cut off his head. After this astonishing display, she cast off her armor and fled eastward, disappearing from the battle. Her spirit lived on. Her legend continues to fascinate people all over the world. She is a true warrior queen of Japan. After Tomoe Gozen's dramatic departure from the Battle of Awazu, her story becomes less clear. This lack of information has led to many legends and speculations. One tradition says she became a Buddhist nun, retiring to pray for the departed. Another tale suggests she married Wada Yoshimori and had a son. Other legends say she continued fighting or took her own life. The truth is lost to history, but her spirit lives on. Tomoe Gozen's impact on Japanese history and culture is profound and lasting. She stands as one of the most famous Onabu geisha, or female warriors in Japan. Her story challenges the conventional image of women in feudal Japanese society, showing that women could be powerful, skilled fighters. She was not a passive figure, but a leader and a hero. Her bravery and martial prowess have made her a symbol of female strength, representing courage in the face of adversity. Her loyalty to Minamoto no Yoshinaka, even unto death, is also a key part of her legend. She embodies the warrior ideals of skill, honor, and devotion, making her an admired figure for centuries. Tomoe Gozen's tale has been retold countless times in various forms of Japanese art and literature. She is a popular subject in no and kabuki plays, and many ukiyo-e woodblock prints depict her heroic deeds. In modern times, her story continues to inspire, appearing in novels, manga, anime, and video games. Each portrayal adds to her enduring myth, and she is recognized globally. Her legacy serves as an important reminder of the contributions of women in Japanese history. While historical records of female warriors are sometimes scarce, figures like Tomoe Gozen shine brightly. They show that the samurai world was not exclusively male. Tomoe Gozen remains an iconic figure, inspiring respect and admiration. Her legend continues to fascinate people all over the world. She is a true warrior queen of Japan. Her spirit lived on.